What is the meaning of the verb grow out of?
When people become too mature for a toy, for an interest. Or for a form of behavior, they have grown out of it. Jim's son is going through a difficult stage, but he'll grow out of it in a couple of years.
What is the meaning of the verb carry out?
When you carry out a duty, task, assignment, or order, you do it. Sean will carry your duties out while you're on vacation.
What is the meaning of the verb believe in?
When you believe in something or believe in doing something. You have a strong opinion about something that is important to you. Maria doesn't believe in sex before marriage.
What is the meaning of the verb shake up?
When something upsets, shocks, or frightens you badly, it shakes you up. Seeing all those dead bodies sure shook me up.
What is the meaning of the verb talk out of?
When you talk people out of something or talk people out of doing something, you persuade them not to do it. Eric's parents talked him out of changing his major from business to philosophy.
What is the meaning of the verb find out not usually separated? The object can be a noun. A noun clause, or a complete sentence.
When you find out information or a fact, you learn or become aware of that information or fact. I met a nice man at the party, but I never found out his name.
What is the meaning of the verb drop off?
When you take things or people to another place and leave them there, you drop them off. Can you drop me off at the train station on your way to work? Luis dropped off his laundry at the cleaners.
What is the meaning of the verb straighten out?
When you straighten out a confused situation or misunderstanding. You take steps to make it understandable and satisfactory to everyone involved. Sort out is similar to straighten out. Save your questions for the meeting. Everything will be straightened out then.
What is the meaning of the verb turn over?
When employees of a company leave their jobs and are replaced by new employees, they turn over. Conditions at the factory were so bad that employees turned over at a high rate. We have a very stable workforce in our plant. Employees turn over very slowly.
What is the meaning of the verb aim at?
When you point a weapon at people or things, you aim it at them. The robber aimed the gun right at my head.
What is the meaning of the verb make of?
What you make of something is your understanding or opinion of it. What he said was so strange that I didn't know what to make of it.
What is the meaning of the verb sort out?
When you sort a group of things out. You separate them into smaller groups according to one or more characteristics. The mail arrives at the post office all mixed together. And it has to be sorted out before it can be delivered.
What is the meaning of the verb stick with?
When you stick people with something. You force them to take something or deal with something undesirable or unpleasant. The shoes I bought don't fit, but the store where I bought them doesn't accept returns. So I guess I'm stuck with them.
What is the meaning of the verb get together?
When you get things together, you collect them so they are in the same place. You should get all your tools together so you will have them when you need them.
What is the meaning of the verb go by?
When a period of time goes by, it passes. As time went by, Betty moved up in the company until she was the head of the finance department.
What is the meaning of the verb do away with?
When you do away with people, you kill them. The woman was accused of doing away with her husband with arsenic.
What is the meaning of the verb go up, to?
When you move to a higher level or position, or from south to north, you go up or go up to that place. Go down is the opposite of go up. I spend the winters in Mexico, and go up to my home in Ohio in the summer.
What is the meaning of the verb shut off?
When you shut off an electrical or mechanical device. You cut the power going to it so that it stops operating. Turn off and switch off are similar to shut off. I'm freezing. Would you mind shutting the air conditioner off?
What is the meaning of the verb cool off?
When you become less angry or less excited, you cool off. He's furious now, but he'll cool off by morning.
What is the meaning of the verb plug up?
When people or things block a narrow passage, such as a pipe, drain. Or hole, so that nothing can flow through it, they plug it up. Don't pour bacon grease in the sink, it'll plug up the drain.
What is the meaning of the verb take up on?
When you take people up on an offer, you accept their offer. Nicole has never taken me up on my offer to lend her the money she needs for her dental bills.
What is the meaning of the verb calm down?
When you calm down, you become less active, nervous, or upset. When you calm other people down, you do something to make them less active, nervous, or upset. Settle down is similar to calm down. Mike tried to calm his sister down after she had a fight with her husband.
What is the meaning of the verb keep to?
When you keep to the right or left, you continue moving to the right or left. When you pass a big red barn on the highway, keep to the right, the exit is right after the barn.
What is the meaning of the verb call back?
When you call someone back, you call a person on the telephone who has called you earlier. Bob was called back by the salesman.
What is the meaning of the verb lock in?
When you lock in an interest rate, price, time slot, and so on. You make it definite so that it will not change in the future. I met with the loan officer at the bank and locked in a mortgage rate.
What is the meaning of the verb goof around informal?
When you waste time playing or doing silly or unimportant things, you goof around. Fool around is the same as goof around. Stop goofing around and get to work.
What is the meaning of the verb bring back?
When something that was popular or current in the past is introduced again, it is brought back. Every few years designers try to bring mini skirts back.
What is the meaning of the verb show off?
When you show off, you let people see something you have or something you can do in a very obvious and excessive way. Sally's boyfriend gave her a huge diamond engagement ring, and she showed it off to all her friends.
What is the meaning of the verb get on with?
When you continue doing something, you get on with what you were doing, or get on with it. It's getting late. If we're going to finish this work today, we'd better get on with it.
What is the meaning of the verb lie around?
When you lie around or lie around doing something, you recline and relax and do not do anything important. Today is my day off, so don't ask me to do any work. I'm just going to lie around.
What is the meaning of the verb wear off?
When the surface of something is gradually removed by friction or exposure to the elements so that what is beneath the surface is exposed, the surface wears off. The gold wears off this cheap jewelry right away.
What is the meaning of the verb go down, to?
When the sun goes below the horizon, it goes down. The sun went down at 8:34 last night.
What is the meaning of the verb take in?
When you make an item of clothing smaller by changing the seams, you take it in. I lose if any more weight, I'll have to have all my pants taken in.
What is the meaning of the verb butt in?
When you enter a conversation, situation, or place, especially a line, aggressively. Rudely, and without invitation / you butt in. My father taught me that it's not polite to butt in line, you have to go to the back and wait your turn.
What is the meaning of the verb hand in?
When you hand in your resignation or letter of resignation. You inform your employer that you are quitting your job. The president asked the cabinet members to hand in their resignations.
What is the meaning of the verb turn around?
When you turn around a bad situation, a failing business. A losing game, and so on, you improve it so that it is successful. The quarterback completed 4 passes in the last 5 minutes of the football game and completely turned it around.
What is the meaning of the verb get down?
When things or people get you down, they make you sad or depressed. Don't let your troubles get you down. Everything will be alright.
What is the meaning of the verb bring back?
When something that was popular or current in the past is introduced again, it is brought back. Many schools are bringing back uniforms for children.
What is the meaning of the verb fall behind, in?
When you are in a group that is studying, working, and so on. And they learn faster or get more work done because you are learning or working more slowly than the others. You fall behind or fall behind in your work, studies, and so on. When you do not complete work as fast as it was originally planned and expected, you fall behind schedule. Get behind is similar to fall behind. Keep up is the opposite of fall behind. The sales manager wanted to know why I had fallen behind the rest of the department.
What is the meaning of the verb carry on, with?
When you carry on with an activity. Or carry on doing an activity, you continue it or continue doing it. They knew I was trying to sleep, but they carried on talking and singing anyway.
What is the meaning of the verb light up?
When you light up a cigarette, cigar, or pipe, you use a match or lighter to start it burning. Here are the matches, let's light up. Lighting a cigarette up next to the gasoline truck was the last thing he ever did.
What is the meaning of the verb put together?
When you assemble the parts of something, you put it together. Put together is the opposite of take apart. It was easy taking my car's engine apart, but putting it back together was a lot harder.
What is the meaning of the verb fall through?
When a plan, an arrangement, or a business deal does not happen or is cancelled. Because of a problem or because someone does not do what is expected, it falls through. Our house is back on the market. The deal fell through because the buyers couldn't get a loan.
What is the meaning of the verb look at?
When you think a certain way or have an opinion about something, that is the way you look at it. What should be done about this situation depends on how you look at it.
What is the meaning of the verb stick out?
When you stick something out, you extend it outward. Timmy stuck his tongue out when his mother gave him spinach.
What is the meaning of the verb get off?
When you get a certain period of time off, you are allowed by your employer to miss work during this period. Pregnant women usually get 3 months off with pay. Could I get tomorrow morning off to go to the doctor?
What is the meaning of the verb look around?
When you look around or look around a place. You go to various parts of the place in order to see what it is like or what is there. You should look around before you decide whether you want to buy the house.
What is the meaning of the verb burn out?
When people are forced to leave their home or some other shelter or hiding place because of fire or fire damage, they are burned out. The only way to get the enemy soldiers out of the tunnels was to burn them out.
What is the meaning of the verb hook up, to?
When you connect one electronic device to another, you hook it up or hook it up to something. Bought a new printer, but I haven't hooked it up yet.
What is the meaning of the verb mess up in formal?
When you mess up a situation, you create problems. When you mess up a plan or arrangement. You interfere with it and prevent it from happening as planned. Mess up is similar to screw up. Everything was perfect until you messed it up.
What is the meaning of the verb put past used only in? The infinitive form and only in negative sentences?
When you want to say that you think someone is capable of doing something wrong. You say that you wouldn't put it past that person. When you want to warn someone that you think another person is capable of doing something wrong. You say don't put it past that person. You don't think Hank would steal money from his grandmother? I know him better than you do, don't put it past him.
What is the meaning of the verb straighten out?
When something is bent, crooked, or curved and you make it straight, you straighten it out. As the city grew, many of the winding streets were straightened out.
What is the meaning of the verb stop over?
When you visit someone for a short time, you stop over. Would you like to stop over after dinner and see our vacation pictures?
What is the meaning of the verb come in?
When people arrive at the place where they work, they come in. Get in is similar to come in. The manager is angry with Linda because she comes in late every day.
What is the meaning of the verb let inland to?
When an opening, such as a window, door, hole, crack, and so on, allows something to enter, it lets it in. That small window doesn't let in enough light to read by.
What is the meaning of the verb go over, to?
When people move from where you are to a place, thing. Or person that is farther away from you, they go over to that place, thing, or person. I was hot, so Maria went over to the window and opened it.
What is the meaning of the verb head into?
When you head into or are headed into a place or area, you begin to enter it. We scared away the bear, and it headed slowly into the woods.
What is the meaning of the verb close down?
When you close down a business or a business is closed down, it closes permanently or for a long time. The ski resort will close down for the summer on May 1st.
What is the meaning of the verb burned up informal?
When something makes you very angry, it burns you up. I have to say something to Sally about what she did. It's burning me up.
What is the meaning of the verb settle down?
When people settle down, they start to live a less active life and perhaps get married. Buy a house, and start a family. My son is 41. I wish he'd settle down and raise a family.
What is the meaning of the verb break down?
When you use force to go through a door that is locked, you break it down. A door had to be broken down to rescue the people trapped by the fire.
What is the meaning of the verb go up, to?
When something extends to a certain point that is farther north or at a higher elevation. It goes up to that point. Go down is the opposite of go up. Interstate 5 goes up to Seattle.
What is the meaning of the verb come back?
When a condition, problem, situation, or activity returns or greatly increases, it comes back. I'll need to see the doctor. The pain in my shoulder has come back.
What is the meaning of the verb go up, to?
When the cost, rate, quality, quantity, or level of something increases, it goes up. Go down is the opposite of go up. In the summer the temperature in Saudi Arabia can go up to 125 degrees.
What is the meaning of the verb cut up?
When you use a knife or pair of scissors to cut something. So that there are many small pieces, you cut it up. The boy's mother is cutting a piece of meat up for him.
What is the meaning of the verb turn around?
When you turn around a bad situation, a failing business. A losing game, and so on, you improve it so that it is successful. Turning this money-losing company around is going to take several years.
What is the meaning of the verb come up?
When a new topic is introduced into a conversation, it comes up. I don't agree with Jim about anything, so if politics comes up, I just leave the room.
What is the meaning of the verb call back?
When you leave a place or walk away from a person and are then asked to return, you are called back. I remembered something after she walked away, and I called her back.
What is the meaning of the verb brush up, on?
When you brush up or brush up on something. You study or practice a skill or subject you used to know but have forgotten or partly forgotten. Frank's going to Peru next month, so he's been brushing up on his Spanish.
What is the meaning of the verb get over with?
When you want to get something over with, it is because it is something unpleasant. That you want to finish so that you can stop worrying about it or dreading it. Let's fix both cavities today, doctor, I just want to get it over with.
What is the meaning of the verb come on?
When you want to encourage people to do something or when you want them to do something quickly, you say come on. Come on. I can't wait all day.
What is the meaning of the verb head for?
When you head for a certain location, you move toward it. When you are headed for or are heading for a certain location. You are planning to go there or you have stopped and will resume going there. Head toward is the same as head for. Tomorrow we're going to leave Des Moines and head for California.
What is the meaning of the verb carry on?
When you carry something on an airplane, you keep it with you in the passenger. compartment instead of giving it to an airline agent to put in the baggage compartment. This suitcase is pretty big. I hope they'll let me carry it on.
What is the meaning of the verb turn in, to?
When you return something that was given to you by a person in authority. You turn that thing in or turn it into a person in authority. The delivery truck drivers have to turn their keys into the dispatcher before they go home.
What is the meaning of the verb switch on?
When you switch on an electrical or mechanical device. You change the controls to make it start producing or doing something. Turn on is similar to switch on. Switch off is the opposite of switch on. The sign should have been switched on by the manager in the morning.
What is the meaning of the verb hook up, to?
When you connect one electronic device to another, you hook it up or hook it up to something. I hooked my sound system up to my TV, and now the TV is in stereo.
What is the meaning of the verb go around?
When something is being distributed to a group of people and there is enough for everyone. There is enough to go around. There wasn't enough food to go around, and some of the famine victims got nothing.
What is the meaning of the verb lay off?
When you lay off something, such as a food or an activity. You stop consuming the food, or doing the activity. Listen to the way you're coughing. You've got to lay off cigarettes.
What is the meaning of the verb blow out?
When a flame blows out or is blown out by a strong wind, it stops burning. When you blow out a flame, you use your breath to make the flame stop burning. I couldn't light my cigarette, the wind kept blowing the match out.
What is the meaning of the verb pay for?
When you are punished for something, you pay for what you have done. I caught the guy who's spreading these false rumors about me, and he paid for ruining my reputation.
What is the meaning of the verb think about?
When you think about something or think about doing something, you consider it before making a decision. I'm thinking about quitting my job.
What is the meaning of the verb wind up?
When you say that someone or something winds up a certain way or winds up doing something. You mean that this situation was the result of a series of decisions, actions, or unplanned and unexpected occurrences. End up is similar to wind up. If you don't start driving more carefully, you're going to wind up dead.
What is the meaning of the verb go out?
When an electrical light goes out, it stops producing light because it is no longer receiving power. When the old tree fell on the power lines, every light in town went out.
What is the meaning of the verb fill up?
When you fill something up, you fill it completely. My radiator must be leaking, it has to be filled up with water every day.
What is the meaning of the verb take out, of?
When you remove something because you do not want it or because it is damaged. You take it out or take it out of something. Put in / into is the opposite of take out. The teacher said my story would be a lot better if. Took this part out of the third paragraph.
What is the meaning of the verb fight back?
When you fight back, you fight, either physically or with words. Someone or something that attacked you first. After being accused of corruption, the senator said she would fight back and prove her innocence.
What is the meaning of the verb get away?
When you get away, you go on vacation. We always try to get away in January and go skiing.
What is the meaning of the verb warm up?
When the temperature of a thing or place becomes higher, it warms up. It's cold outside. I hope it warms up before the picnic.
What is the meaning of the verb put inland to?
When you put something in or put something into a container. Storage place, or building, you place it inside. Take out is the opposite of put inland to. Please put your clothes in the closet.
What is the meaning of the verb get inland to?
When you get in or get into a place, building, club. Restaurant, meeting, and so on, you obtain permission to enter. When you get other people in or get other people into a building. Club, restaurant, meeting, and so on, you arrange for them to enter. Elle didn't have an invitation to the party, but Nancy got me in.
What is the meaning of the verb stay out of?
When you stay out of a situation, such as an argument, fight, battle, or war, you do not get involved in it. This fight doesn't involve you, so stay out.
What is the meaning of the verb go on?
When you go on information. You are able to continue an investigation or other project because you have this information. The auto company won't recall 75,000 cars because of one accident. That's just not enough to go on.
What is the meaning of the verb knock off informal?
When you knock people off, you kill them. Jake was sent to prison for knocking off his brother-in-law.
What is the meaning of the verb zip up?
When you zip up a coat or other item of clothing, you close it with a zipper. It's freezing outside, zip your coat up.
What is the meaning of the verb sign in?
When you sign in, you write your name on a list to show that you have arrived at your workplace or at some other place, such as a hotel or a club. All visitors to the consulate are asked to sign in.
What is the meaning of the verb hurry up?
When you hurry something up, you do it more quickly. When you hurry people up, you urge them to do something more quickly. When you say hurry up to people, you are telling them to do something more quickly. Everyone was really hungry, so I asked our cook to hurry dinner up.
What is the meaning of the verb catch up, with?
When you move faster and reach the same level or place as people who had been. Moving faster or doing better than you were, you catch up or catch up with them. We left an hour before Luis, but he drove fast and quickly caught up.
What is the meaning of the verb go around?
When something is being distributed to a group of people and there is enough for everyone. There is enough to go around. Don't make the pieces of wedding cake too big, otherwise there won't be enough to go around.
What is the meaning of the verb fall out, with Ivor?
When you fall out with people, you become upset or angry with them. When two people fall out over something. They become upset or angry with each other because of a disagreement about that thing. Alfonso fell out with his sister when he criticized her husband.
What is the meaning of the verb get inland to?
When you get something in or get something into a place, building, room, container. Enclosure, and so on, you get the object inside even though it is difficult. How did they get that elephant into its cage?
What is the meaning of the verb put inland to?
When you put people in or put them into a prison, hospital, school. Or other institution, you take them there or require them to go there. Jake got put in jail for 20 years. Marvin should be put into a mental institution.
What is the meaning of the verb gross out informal?
When something grosses you out, it upsets you or makes you sick because you think it is disgusting. You had to dissect a cadaver in your biology class. Yuck, that would have really grossed me out.
What is the meaning of the verb settle down?
When people settle down, they start to live a less active life and perhaps get married. Buy a house, and start a family. Mike led a pretty wild life when he was in his early 20s. But he got married when he was 29 and settled down.
What is the meaning of the verb blow up?
When something blows up or when someone blows something up, it explodes. Seven people were killed when the building blew up.
What is the meaning of the verb clean out, of, informal?
If thieves clean a place out or clean a place out of something, they take everything that is valuable. The thieves cleaned the jewelry store out of all its diamonds and emeralds.
What is the meaning of the verb fall apart?
When a plan, arrangement, system, or agreement fails, it falls apart. After 5 difficult years, their marriage totally fell apart.
What is the meaning of the verb cut off?
When you stop the supply or flow of something, such as water, electricity. Or money, you cut it off or you cut off the people receiving it. I won't be surprised if my electricity is cut off. I haven't paid the bill in 3 months.
What is the meaning of the verb keep up with?
When you are in a group that is studying, working, and so on. And you are able to learn or work at the same rate as the others, you keep up or keep up with the group. Fall behind is the opposite of keep up. The assembly line was going so fast that no one could keep up.
What is the meaning of the verb go off?
When a gun goes off, it fires. When a bomb goes off, it explodes. When an alarm or alarm clock goes off, it makes a loud noise. I was late for work because my alarm clock didn't go off.
What is the meaning of the verb get to?
When something gets to you, it bothers or annoys you, either psychologically or physically. Let's sit down and rest, this heat is getting to me.
What is the meaning of the verb go about?
When you go about something or go about doing something. You begin or continue to follow all the steps necessary to do it. I have no idea how to go about opening a restaurant. Every day he quietly went about his business and never caused any problems.
What is the meaning of the verb switch off?
When you switch off an electrical or mechanical device. You change the controls to stop it from producing or doing something. Turn off is similar to switch off. Switch on is the opposite of switch off. Try to remember to switch off the lights when you leave the room.